Hello, everybody. Welcome to Typeburg, your typographic citadel, the place for you to learn, to go deeper and deeper into typography. Okay, our tutorial today in the series Learn How to Do It, we have the HZ method. Also, you can hear about this as HZ program. So, what is this? Well, this is after Hermann Zapf, the amazing titan of typography, who was always concerned about helping people to produce a better typography, but also he was kind of obsessed on thinking how come those pioneers of typography like Gutenberg or all those typographers, printers after him produce amazing aligned justified paragraph without having rivers. Well, if you are not familiar with what I'm talking about, rivers are those inconsistent word space on paragraph. Let me explain you this. Let's create a new Illustrator file. And then when you make a bounding box in Illustrator, by default, you have lorem ipsum, which is this filler, this text that works as a filler. Okay, so when you try to justify this, which is, justifying is aligning to the left and aligning to the right at the same time. So the shortcut is Command Shift J. Remember, when I say Command and you have a PC computer, is Control, right? See, Command Shift J is align justified. So you can see that it's aligned to the left and it's aligned to the right at the same time. But when you make this column narrower and narrower, you will see this really annoying, inconsistent word space. See, if you squint, you see the vibration. See? Okay, if you make it even narrower, the rivers now are terrible. And also that depends on the type size. By default, I have 12 points. Command Shift comma to make it smaller. So now it's getting better. And 10 points. Now 9 points is getting better. But if you make the column narrower, again, you start having those terrible word space that which unprofessional. You don't want that look on your text. Okay, let's go back to 12 points, Command Shift period. And now, how to avoid that? Let's say column width like this. Okay, so first thing that you need to do is going to paragraph window, which is Command Option T. See, Command Option T. Then you go to the little menu on the top of that window when you see that kind of sandwich menu. And let's go to hyphenation. Hyphenation, of course, is to add hyphens. So when you have a very long word, the way that Illustrator, in this case, cuts those words is using hyphens to improve not having rivers. Okay, so you create, click on hyphenation or hyphenate, boom. Okay, but what happened? Now we need to go to the menu and see this window of hyphenation. By default, you have this number 6220 and 36 points of hyphenation zone. Okay, so you need to memorize these numbers or just write it down. Instead of six, you write five. Then you have four. Four again. So this is word longer than 5 letters. After first 4 letters. Before last 4 letters. And then here, hyphen limit, you click 2. And you change this to 0.05 inch. Okay, click OK. And you will say, well, really nothing happened substantially. See, basically the same thing. Yes, but we are not done yet. So then you go to justification and we need to change those numbers too. So here in word spacing, minimum 65, then desired 80 and maximum 110. Then letter spacing instead of 0, -4, desired 0, and maximum 4. Okay, then glyph scaling, you write 98, 100, and 102, and that's it. And click OK. Boom. So automatically you don't have reverse. And also, if you make this, because now it's 12 points, but you make it 10, boom, less. And you can make this column even more narrow or narrower. And you see, okay. Of course, you won't have a column like this, but if you make it even smaller, Command Shift Comma, so you don't have reverse anymore. Okay, so that's the way. And the same thing in InDesign. If we go to InDesign, and just in case, let me create another file, Command N. Okay, and then having a paragraph T to create a bounding box, but to have a filler, having uh, the cursor inside activated, click on the right click of the mouse or hold control, and then you go to here in a field with placeholder text. Boom. So now you have Lorem Ipsum. Okay, so remember, Command Shift J to make it justified. Command Shift J, and see you have reverse. Let me see what size is this. I think it's 12 character, and then you see 12. But also, if you have properties open, you see that I love properties because that shows you everything related to whatever you have selected. Okay, so remember the same thing. Gonna make this an error like this. Okay, if you squint, you see the reverse. All right, so let's go to hyphenation. Okay, now remember you you need to have 5, 4, 4, 2, and here 0.05 inch. Enter. Boom. Okay, then you need to go to justification, and then it's 65, 80, 110, -4, 0, 4, and here 98, 100, 102, and that's it. Okay, and also remember, by default, you have Adobe Paragraph Composer, which is another element that helps not to have reverse. And then boom, you don't have reverse. You make this even error, see, no reverse. But the normal width of a paragraph sort of is like that, see, no reverse at all. Well, that's it. Pretty simple. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention and keep rocking with typography. Bye.